Miss Martinez again. Today we're going to be talking about our poem, Frogs on Logs. It looks exactly like this. And then you should also have a paper like this that tells you what to do each day of the week. So today we're going to be talking about Wednesday. Of course, you have your child sitting next to you. Number 2, ask your child to point to the words as you read the poem. Watch to see if your child points under each word as you both read the poem together. So you're both reading, but watch to see if they automatically point. If they don't, say, hey, don't forget to point. Okay, so you're going to read the poem pointing to each word. Number 3, point to the B at the top of the poem page. Ask your child to name the letter. So on your paper, it should look like this. And you say, point to the letter B. So we're pointing to the B. It should be right here. And you should ask them, what letter is that? And they should tell you B. And then I want you to add, ask them, do you know what sound it makes? And they should say B, because that is our letter of the week. So B and then B. And then it also says, ask your child to name. We did that. Have your child point to each letter B in the poem. So now you're going to say, hey, now I want you to use your eagle eye to point to each B in the poem. So they should look, I would suggest have them go line by line. So on our first line, look at our title. Do we have any B's in there? No. Look at our second line. Do we have any B's in this line? No. Look at our next line. Do we have any in there? No. Look at our next line. Do we have any B's in there? And they should say, yes, we have a B. And I want you to add, can you tell me if that's a capital or lowercase b? And they should say capital B. And then our last line, look with your eagle eye to see if there's any B's. Oh, I see one right here with big. And do you think that's a capital B or lowercase b? And they should say lowercase b. And then it has number 5. Point to the letter O at the top of the poem page. Ask your child to name the letter. So again, right under B, you should have the letter O. Have them point to the letter O, name it O. That is O. And then have them make the sound as well. What does O say? O says ah, like octopus. So ah. And then it also says, ask your child to name it. Have your child point to each letter O in the poem. So now I want you to use your eagle eye and point to every O in the poem. And so there's going to be a lot. So they should point, there should at least be one on each line, except for the last one. So right here we have an O, 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 and that's it. And then for suggestions, have your child circle each B and O with the pencil or crayon. So I'm going to use my paper right here. I am going to use 2 markers. I'm going to use a blue and a pink. So I'm going to do all my B's in pink. So I'm going to go through each line. I see a B, so I'm going to circle it, and I see a lowercase b, so I'm going to circle that. So that's how it would look. And then for my O's, I am going to use blue. And then I'm going to find all my O's. My O's are going to be in blue. Just like this. And just to add in some math on there, I would say, hey, can you tell me how many B's we have in our poem? So let me see. We have 1, 2, 2 B's. Let's count how many O's we have. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 O's. So at the end, it should look like this. And that is it for Wednesday. Of course, if you want to move on, you can. It's totally up to you.